shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders. The champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment. They've built so much, and now it's here. A chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out!
Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18, yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Hey, we go, Sulu. What's up?
They'll let the fullback try to push the pop. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the gun, it's Gino. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Vegas. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Outside.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And some fancy footwork there, able to spin away and get forward for a gain of 4.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Outside. Watch out.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go. Hey, 13 net. Reload the shot.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he will score. Thursday Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Landon Roberts there on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Outside. Ready, team, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set. Yellow. Ready, team, watch out. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. Back 8 for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
First down at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Swing this one out to White. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bennett. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, But with first and goal, his defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Dingy trying to push the foul forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the...
And he's in. Martin Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. The final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. Runner, yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. 18!
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18! Watch out!
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18! Watch out!
Here's Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Gino now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Smith. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? 2nd half underway in Super Bowl 60. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Forced out left. Taking off. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll be 2nd down. Gino to throw. touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jesse. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2.
Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow. No score. Stop.
Now Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Bennett. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he's going to score again. After a daily double. The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Stop.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts.
thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4.
There we go, Sonoma. There we go.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
49ers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
The tight end motioning left here. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Stop.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to get the 1st down past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They run once more with McCaffrey. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. He's trying right here with James. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18. Watch out.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Get set, get set. Final rounds up. Stop.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Watch out! Stop.
1st and 10. Purdy. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Darnay Holmes.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
A run toss to Genty. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with White. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. On 3rd down, it's White. White loses the football. But the Niners have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie He was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Open man is Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. A second down throw here for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
One last shot now for Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. And the Raiders have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all three phases together on the biggest stage and play at this level, I think when it's all said and done, we're going to look back, Mike, and this is going to be one of the most dominating performances in Super Bowl history.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.